Welcome to today's Explainer. If you've ever glanced at a local municipal agenda and thought, wow, this is a highly effective cure for insomnia, well, you are certainly not alone. Today we're taking the incredibly dense Wasaga Beach Council meeting agenda from June 11th, 2026, and we're translating it into a fast-paced, totally accessible overview.
Okay, let's dive into this. What is actually on the docket for Wasaga Beach? Our goal today is to just move right past all that heavy administrative jargon, those confusing bylaw numbers and endless subclauses. And instead, we want to look at the real-world decisions that are directly impacting the town and its residents.
To make this whole thing super easy to digest, we've organized the 20-plus agenda items into 4 clear pillars. So we've got 1, community and culture, 2, municipal finances, 3, land and infrastructure, and 4, regional issues and neighbors.
Let's start right off with Pillar 1, community and culture, the foundation of Wasaga Beach.
The meeting actually opens with a really powerful land acknowledgement. The town notes its dedication to the stewardship of the land and the longest freshwater beach in the world. And this brilliantly illustrates the town's commitment to sustainable caretaking. It acknowledges the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe and Wyandot peoples, and it really just grounds the entire meeting in a spirit of respect and long-term responsibility for the land and waterways.
Building on that sense of community care, we see some upcoming municipal proclamations. The Council is officially recognizing St. John Ambulance Week from June 21st to 27th and National Dental Care Day on October 10th. Now, I know that might seem like standard civic procedure, but these proclamations are exactly how the local government officially throws its weight and support behind crucial health and safety initiatives for its citizens.
Now for something a bit more vibrant on the culture front. The town is exploring a signature light-based attraction opportunity. Basically, they're putting out the request for expressions of interest, or an RFEOI, for a large-scale ticketed evening light attraction. And there's a clear 3-step process for making this happen. First, gather market interest in high-level concepts. Second, identify potential partnership opportunities. And third, have staff report back with procurement approaches. It's a really exciting glimpse into how Wasaga Beach plans to boost tourism and build up a lively evening economy.
Moving right along to Pillar 2, municipal finances, checking the town's bank account.
Think of the town as a giant household. Just like you and me, the municipality has to open up the checkbook, balance the budget, and see exactly where the community's money is going. And the very first financial item on the agenda is a big one, $300,000. Now, what's really interesting here is that this isn't some random administrative fee. It's a massive, phased 10-year commitment being presented as a check to the Georgian Triangle Humane Society. It's going directly towards their new Regional Center for Pets and People. So that represents a serious long-term financial dedication to animal welfare and community support in the region.
Next up, the Council dives deep into that household budget with the 2026 Q1 Financial Report appendices. They are looking at everything. Appendices A and B cover capital expenditures and a summary. C is the operating summary. D and E track the balance sheet and reserves, and finally, F handles procurement approvals. Now, we absolutely do not need to count every single penny here, but what you should take away from this is that the Council is doing a remarkably thorough, systematic review of the town's financial health right at the start of the year.
And hey, it's not just about tracking expenses or your standard property tax dollars. The Council is also reviewing the 2026 Q1 Casino Funding Report. For Wasaga Beach, the local casino provides a completely unique, dedicated revenue stream. See, unlike property taxes, which have strict limits on how they can be raised and used, casino funds often give municipalities flexible, powerful capital to inject into specialized community projects. So the town carefully monitors this income to ensure all funding sources are strictly tracked and the books stay perfectly balanced. Let's move to Pillar 3 and see how this builds the town out. Land and infrastructure, the blueprint for development.
Take the TPC at Marlwood Subdivision, specifically Phase 2, which includes 48 lots. Look at the history here. The original draft plan goes way back to 2017. Fast forward to this meeting in June 2026, and they are requesting a 3-year extension. The Council is stepping in to approve this extension along with some minor amendments, which establishes a new lapsing date of June 11, 2029. This is a perfect illustration of how local real estate development is often a really long game. It requires immense patience and regular procedural updates just to keep projects alive over a decade.
The Council is also enacting a zoning bylaw amendment for Sunray Beach Drive, Inc., laying the legal groundwork for that specific development. Plus, they are reviewing the Q1 performance reports for both the water pollution control plant and the drinking water system. Translating all that bureaucratic phrasing, it simply means the council is checking the data to make absolutely sure the town has clean drinking water and proper sanitation. I mean, you simply can't approve new residential growth like Sunray Beach without the rock-solid infrastructure to support it, right?
And finally, Pillar 4, regional issues and neighbors, through the grapevine. A town doesn't exist in a vacuum, you know? By looking at official correspondence, we can see exactly what neighboring municipalities are dealing with and actively pushing the provincial government for. Simcoe County is writing about community paramedicine funding. Prince Edward County is pushing for sustainable public health unit funding. And the Township of Clearview is proposing a vacant commercial storefront tax. So the crucial point is that these letters reveal a shared regional struggle. All these neighboring towns are grappling with exactly how to fund healthcare, manage emergency paramedics, and revitalize empty commercial spaces. Wasaga Beach is reviewing these to keep a close pulse on the broader challenges of the entire region.
Now, towards the end of the meeting, things go behind closed doors. The agenda calls for a closed session under Section 239, 2K of the Municipal Act to discuss a beachfront lease. When it comes to a high-stakes, strategic beachfront property lease, negotiations naturally require strict confidentiality to protect the municipality's bargaining position. It drops the curtain a bit and adds a little mystery, but honestly, it's a very standard, highly necessary move for securing the absolute best deal for the town.
From preserving the longest freshwater beach to investing $300,000 in animal welfare, from expanding light-based tourism to extending 48-lot subdivisions, these aren't just dry administrative checkboxes. They're the actual building blocks of daily life in the community. Which brings us to a crucial question for you. Do you know what massive, multi-million-dollar decisions are being made behind closed doors in your own town right now? And are you paying attention before the concrete is poured? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and we'll see you next time.